Sutherland was born on July 17, 1935, in St. John, New Brunswick. His parents were Dorothy Isabel and Frederick Macleay Sutherland, 1894 to 1983. His father worked in sales and managed the local gas, electricity, and bus company. Sutherland's ancestry includes Scottish, German, and English roots. In his childhood, he faced health challenges like rheumatic fever, hepatitis, and poliomyelitis. His teenage years were spent in Bridgewater, Nova Scotia. He secured his first part-time job at the age of 14 as a news correspondent for the local radio station CKBW. He completed his education at Bridgewater High School and later attended Victoria University, an affiliate of the University of Toronto. During this time, he met his first wife Lois May Hardwick, not to be confused with the child star Lois Ann Hardwick of the same name. Sutherland graduated with a double major in engineering and drama. He was also part of the UC Follies comedy troupe in Toronto. However, he changed his career path and left Canada for Britain in 1957 to study at the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art. Sutherland's career took off with roles in two war films, portraying the lead role of Hawkeye Pierce in Robert Altman's MASH in 1970 and playing the hippie tank commander Oddball in Kelly's Heroes also in 1970. He co-starred with Gene Wilder in the 1970 comedy Start the Revolution Without Me. During the filming of the Academy Award-winning detective thriller Clute, 1971, Sutherland developed an intimate relationship with his co-star Jane Fonda. This relationship led to them co-producing and starring in the anti-Vietnam War documentary FTA, 1972. The documentary consisted of sketches performed near Army bases in the Pacific Rim and interviews with American troops in active service. Following their collaboration in Clute, Sutherland and Fonda also appeared together in the film Steelyard Blues, 1973. A lively and carefree romp from writer David S. Ward set in the age of Aquarius. After leaving the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art, LAMDA, Sutherland spent approximately a year and a half at the Perth Repertory Theatre in Scotland. In the early to mid-1960s, he started to secure minor roles in British films and TV shows. He played various roles, including that of a hotel receptionist in the episode of Very Desirable Plot, 1963, of the TV series The Sentimental Agent. Sutherland appeared alongside Christopher Lee in horror films like Castle of the Living Dead, 1964, and Dr. Terror's House of Horrors, 1965. He also played a supporting role in the Hammer Films production Die, My Darling, 1965, alongside Tallulah Bankhead and Stephanie Powers. During the same period, he appeared in the Cold War classic The Bedford Incident and in the 1966 episode The Millionaire's Daughter of the TV series Gideon's Way. In 1966, he played a part in the BBC TV play Lee Oswald Assassin, portraying Charles Gibbons, a friend of Lee Harvey Oswald, despite Gibbons himself being African American. He also featured in the 1965 episode The Happy Suicide of the TV series The Saint. In 1967, he made an appearance in The Superlative 7, an episode of the TV series The Avengers. He also had a more substantial role in The Saint, specifically in the episode Escape Route. During the filming of this episode, Sutherland asked Roger Moore, the show's star, if he could show it to some producers, as he was up for an important role. After viewing the rough cut, Sutherland secured the role in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, a film that became the fifth highest-grossing movie of the year and MGM's highest-grossing film. After his breakthrough role in The Dirty Dozen, Sutherland moved to Hollywood in 1968. He continued to expand his career with acclaimed performances, including the 1976 film 1900 directed by Bernardo Bertolucci and the Academy Award-winning family drama Ordinary People, 1980. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, he took on various roles in films like A Dry White Season, 1989. Lock Up, 1989. Backdraft, 1991. 6 Degrees of Separation, 1993. And Space Cowboys, 2000. In more recent years, Sutherland appeared in works such as the Civil War drama Cold Mountain, 2003, the TV series Commander-in-Chief, 2005-2006, the film Pride Prejudice, 2005, and the drama series Dirty Sexy Money for ABC. He also provided voiceovers and narration for events like the Eurovision Song Contest 2009 and the opening ceremony of the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver. Additionally, he starred in the TV adaptation of Ken Follett's novel The Pillars of the Earth, 2010, alongside an ensemble cast. Sutherland was appointed as an officer of the Order of Canada on December 18, 1978, and later elevated to the rank of Companion of the Order of Canada in 2019. He was honored with induction into Canada's Walk of Fame in the year 2000. He maintains a residence in Georgeville, Quebec. Sutherland has entered into marriage 3 times. His first marriage, to Lois May Hardwick, endured from 1959 to 1966. His second marital union, spanning from 1966 to 1970, was with Shirley Douglas, who was the daughter of Tommy Douglas, a prominent Canadian Social Democratic politician known as the father of Canada's universal healthcare system. Sutherland and Douglas are the parents of twins Kiefer and Rachel. During the years 1970 to 1972, Sutherland engaged in an extraordinary affair with his co-star from Clute, Jane Fonda, who was married at the time. According to Sutherland, their affair brought him a sense of terrific sensual and sexual, loving life after it, with no regrets and just a great deal of joy. In 1972, Sutherland married French-Canadian actress Francine Risset after meeting her on the set of the Canadian pioneer drama Alien Thunder. They are the parents of 3 sons, Rossif Sutherland, Angus Redford Sutherland, and Roeg Sutherland. Notably, their names were chosen in honor of directors with whom Sutherland had collaborated. Kiefer's name is a tribute to American-born director and writer Warren Kiefer, who directed Sutherland in his first feature film, the Italian low-budget horror film Il Castello dei Morti Vivi. Roeg's name pays homage to director Nicolas Roeg. Rossif's name is a reference to French director Frédéric Rossif. And Angus Redford received his middle name from Robert Redford. Sutherland took on the role of a blogger for the American news website The Huffington Post during the 2008 United States presidential election campaign. Through his blog posts, he expressed his support for Barack Obama. Declassified documents from 2017 reveal that Sutherland was placed on the National Security Agency watchlist between 1971 and 1973 at the request of the Central Intelligence Agency due to his anti-war activities.